Welcome back to episode 13 of our Solo World No Mods Update 11. In this episode, we are going to do start basic engineering with our 8th star, number 8. So just make sure, 8th. There has been an hour or two of play in between episode 12 and episode 13. Nothing major. As I said, it was just digging more of that rock out of that hole that we went into at the end of the last episode. Queuing up mortared stone and advanced research pages for geology. I don't remember what else we may have started. We made a scritching table, which is the new table for going towards tailoring that takes cotton and makes it into cotton thread. It is also the one that you use the new flax plant to make linen yarn. I'll show that one to you when I get to it, or when we get in. But, like I said, there hasn't been a whole lot done in the last hour and a half, 2 hours off screen. So, let's get rid of this, go back to the game, and remove this. As you can see, we are minutes away from getting our next star. Oh, this is star number 9. Sorry. Not star number 8, star number 9. As you can see, I'm still playing where I was, because this is all the XP that we have gained since last episode, or in this play session, I should say. So I have not turned the game off. As you can see, that right there is the new scritching table. So, for the cotton lint, you bring the cotton bowls that you used to do on the tailor table, and you will get, for 4 bowls, you will get 1 cotton lint and some plant fiber. Or you bring the new flax stems. For 3 of those, you get a flax fiber, which is used in the linen yarn, and a plant fiber. Or you can bring hearts of palm over here, or you can bring palm logs, and you can make 2 hearts of palm and 4 wood pulp. So, and this is where you get the basic backpack. You no longer start with one. That's why I've had such trouble with my weight allowance. My wax weight is now currently 31.5 because of this one right here. Started at 30. I gained 1.5 kilos for reaching level 5. So, if we wanted to do this, really don't want to do that just yet with that flax that we have. Here, that was the other thing we made. We made some more logs. We have a tailoring table as well that we were going to put up. So now we have the tailoring table up. Once we take tailoring, we'll be able to do this. You know, it's got all the new pants, camos that aid in reducing the detection range of animals. So you can have camo outfit. You can have garden boots, which decrease calorie consumed by tools by 10% for anything. Well, that's overall. I don't think that is gathering only. That's just another shirt type. Various backpacks. Oil headlamp. An iron hard hat with a light source for darkest places. Basically, it's a flashlight for miners. Let's see, what else? You have, the washboard, which is a decor for the bathroom. Or another item for the bathroom to give you that housing bonus. What was that? Is that all the way at the top? Oh, the kite. Outdoor decor. So, we do need to get more food. I will show you what I did here. Remember we barely had a little bit dug out here? Well, we now have a lot more dug out. Enough to put 1, 2, 3, 4 stockpiles down here. And the thing is, if we're by this one, it's not close enough to the ones that are on top of the house yet. And the problem is, that's granite. All of that right there. It'd take a little bit more to dig out, but we don't want to. We also have basalt right there. So this is already a full stockpile of sandstone. And as you can see, the limestone one is about two-thirds full. This is miscellaneous, shoveled aspect, which is some clay, crushed limestone, crushed sandstone, and crushed iron ore that we found down here. We can automatically reach our dried fish if we need to while we're down here. Looks like we got a lot of fish over there waiting to be chopped up. So, and remember what I said about stockpiles. This is level 60. That's level 66. As you see down there right next to the mini-map, the center number, 66. What do you know? 66, right? Where is 66? Oh my god, 66 is right here. And here is the house. So those stockpiles are running right underneath us right here. And that other one is somewhere about right here. This is about where that last one is. So as you can see how far away we are. We just need like one stockpile somewhere in between here, and we can move this sandstone underneath us or move all that stuff down underneath. And then, that frees up all of this for whatever we want to do. Which I decided I'm going to make this flax seed or flax plants once I can. So, let's grab those. Grab that. Grab that. We're waiting for these trees to grow. We're still debating on whether we want to take out a couple of those old growth that are in the way of where we would continue to plant trees. So let's come over here to our fishing hut to start with. And let's check our storage. We have 13, 15, 20, 28, 30, 31, 36, 42, 46, 53 fish. So 53 fish, they are all mediums. 54 now. So let's go to 60. And once we're done there, we're gonna go ahead and make another drain rack. Why not? Let's make a third one. So we need 20 plant fiber and 20 hewn logs. So let's come up here. We need 20 plant fiber. So let's get our sickle and try to get some. Need one more. There we go. That gives us 20. Nope, 19. There's 20. Alright, so that, and then we come to this stockpile and grab ourselves 20 wood. Come down here. Do that, and then we do 10 here. Actually, we'll stick it over here. Stick that in there. This can reach there. So then we're going to pull from... Oh, it does say pull from here. No, here. There we go. Now we can do this. So now we'll make those two, and then we'll toss them up top as well with that after we grab, what, 6 dirt? Do we have dirt anywhere? Do we have any dirt in one of these stockpiles? No, we do not. So we do need to harvest 6 dirt. I don't even remember where our cart is. Can we go to the map? Where's our cart? Oh yeah, our cart's over here. Did we put... Is that all wood or is that dirt in there? So if that's dirt in that, then we can grab 6 dirt out of it. Nope. You know what? Let me just grab 6 dirt right here. And we just got number 9, or here recently, in the last couple minutes. So now that that's done, when we get those other drying racks, we'll put them up here, and then we'll start drying all this raw fish. Because we'll have 121 by the time it's done. Alright, so star number 9. Basic engineering. So now we can start looking at making windmills, but we need the linen. But we can also do water wheel. Well, we need lubricant, which means we need to get some fat. And then we need wooden hull planks. So we need a lot of wood in order to get power. But first things first, before we can even do anything in that tree, we need to come to the workbench and we need to make a Wainwright table. Where's the Wainwright? Oh, I think it's on the carpentry bench. Wainwright. That is your starting table for basic engineering. Alright, now that I get wet my whistle again. What we need now wonder if we're going to be able to, I don't think we're going to fit it right there. We might not have to be able to fit it there. We might have to move that chest. Yeah, that's right. We gotta go get more food. Need to get commas bulbs. So while the Wainwright's going, let's run and get some commas bulbs. Let's go check on our 50 commas bulbs that we laid down. Probably not ready, but there was a field of commas bulbs, or there's still a section of commas bulbs right next to it that we didn't bother to pick up. Our question is, where was our field? There it is. Here's our field. As you can see, we do have a couple of them that are starting to pop into the growth stage. $73. We got any more wild ones around here? Let's go ahead and grab these. There's the cotton. Criminy mushrooms. I think we already looked over here. We have to go this way. Here we go. Here we go, more. More commas. Look at all these beets and it's 185, so that's pretty well good. We got like 2 kilograms left that we can fill up, so we're not going to pick anything else up. Oh, we'll pick that up. Now we can run back. We got plenty of commas bolts for food. Trying to remember where it was. Here. Go to the map. What we're going to do. Drop a marker. We're going to title it commas field and save it. So now when we leave, we have a marker. So we know exactly where it's at, just like our campsite. So when we're running back, we know exactly where to go. Little grotto. And here's our area that we were clearing out for the trees. So now we're back at base camp. Drop back down, go inside, drop our goodies off in our chest, our ice box. Need food. We currently have 13 mushrooms. So if we decide to make 30 camas, we would need 17 mushrooms. And then 30 campfire. So now we're cooking food. We said basic engineering, so we got our table done. Find our table, our Wainwright. Put our Wainwright right there. And this will allow us to do things like our wooden cart, our bigger wooden cart, or, you know, the hand plow once we get iron. The one thing that I'm not gonna make is the powered cart. Now that we got basic engineering, we could actually make a stone road tool. So here, our crushed rock and our mortar. So what we need to do is level up basic engineering, because in order to make our water wheel, oh, that's only level 1, that's level 1. Alright, so we only need level 1s. You'll see eventually I will be building a 1600 watt, I think it's 1600, water wheel power plant, basically, off of the water over there, the river. It's just a matter of we got to get the bricks first. So, what are we going to do? We have no wood. So before we can do anything, we need to go get some wood. So let's clean out this cart. Probably got about 3 days left on these trees to get growing up. Some of these sproutlings are starting to get into stage 2, or the next stage past the saplings. These here. That one. That one was one that's now moving into the next stage. I thought I'd dropped that. Do I want to? Really think I'm going to knock one of those down. Probably do it when I harvest the rest of these redwoods when they grow up. Tomatoes, 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 tomatoes. Harvest all those tomatoes. Because we're about to kill some of them. Drop one log, pick up a section that was 3. So that we got our 40. Drop that off there, go back and get more wood. Okay, so 30, 39, 40. Alright, so let's throw these tomatoes in there. Alright, so to make a water wheel, we need eight whole planks. So the whole planks are on here, right? I thought I saw them somewhere. No. What was the whole plank? It's a keel. Maybe that's what I was thinking. Is that in shipwright? Yep, it's in shipwright. So we need to learn shipwright before we can even do most of our basic engineering. So the question is, will we get farming or shipwright? Probably shipwright. Farming can be held off. So we're going to have to look at the shipwright book. The shipwright book is here. So we need 5 basics. We have 3. So we need 2 more basics. And besides that, for the shipwright, we need 5 basic gathering. 5 basic gathering. And then how many? We got 7, so we need 3 basic geology. Reason why that is because on shipwright you got 10 that we need right here. So 5 will go into that, 5 will go into that, and then we'll have these 10. We won't queue this up until we have the other stuff. We don't want those pages going where we don't want them. So in order to get this, we need to find 100 plant fiber. Plant fiber. So half a stack. Put that up there. We have 30 more corn that goes there. And for these, we also need to figure out where do not take from here. So now we are shy 60. That pull? It must have pulled something from this way. So if we put these up here, so we have all of that ingredients in here. It's currently making those. We have these in the stockpile, so we'll be making those. I know why these haven't been made yet. It's because it's too busy doing the cutting all the fish. So let's go transfer that stuff around. There. We could, to work on a little bit of our skill, and since we're going to eventually want to do roads anyway, we need to, we can make what, 85? Yeah, let's queue up 85. No, let's not. Basic engineering, we need 1250 XP. This recipe is going to get us 72. So basically 140 for every 2. Where's our calculator? 1250 divided by 72.5. Yeah, 0.6, but whatever. Is equal to... How's that right? Wait, 72 times 10 be 720. Eh. Alright, so what? 18? And the reason why I am only doing 18 is because, what did I say before? Calorie consumption. Calories, decrease calories of labor by, boom. So right now we're at 20, we will then get 25, so there's no point in doing the other 62 and costing ourselves 5% of our calories. Once these are done and we have level 2, we'll have 25% of the calories that we save. So we will then make a new one based off of the XP and whatever the total XP that we need for the next level is. We'll calculate it out, and then we will get more. So over here, we don't have any sand. Our cart's over that way. Let's go jump into our hole and get some more sand. There's 20. While we're here, let's queue up the sand. We're gonna queue up 60. Storage, food. Get some more sand, and need 2 trips of sand. What we just queued up. Come on. Fall down the hole. Like I said, you get it to where you can put a stockpile right next to where you're shoveling or something, a cart, whatever. You can quickly clean out an area. And if you get to down here where you find a nice 5 by 5 by 5 area, hey, what do you know? You got room for a nice large stockpile. There's my 20 for section number 2 of the mortar order. Drop that over there and go back for shovel number 3. Alright, where's my timer? 47 minutes. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we got room for, take out these 2. Oh hell, that's dirt. Damn it. I didn't want to do that. I'm gonna have to alright, this isn't going the way I wanted it to. Level 6 masonry. That was 16, 17, 18. So we need 2 more sand to complete that recipe. And we'll fix our problem with that dirt. I messed up. I didn't pay attention to what I was digging. Yep. Alright, so that takes care of that. The 2 drain racks should be done. Storage, drain racks. Alright, so excuse me. Went to any nearby storages, click. Alright, so we want to take and put. Move that to the top. And here we want to move this one all the way to the top. Take and put. Take our bow back. Alright, so we said we were going to have 120, so let's do 40. And on this one, we're going to do 40. And then on this one, we had one left over, so we're going to do 41. So now we have 3 drying racks at basically 2 minutes apiece doing our fish. So it will quickly burn through what we have there. Alright. There's our... right there. Those are our stone roads. And it's eating through this stuff. What we want to do though is find out which one it's pulling from. I know it's pulling the sandstone, but we don't want it to pull let's not pull from that one. I want to pull from there, so move that basalt forward. Alright, yep, we got our level, we did our 18 for that. Now we need 5,000 XP. So if we do 5,000 XP, divide that by our recipe of 72.6 or 72.7. Well, we're going to say 72.75. Means we need to make 68.7 stone roads to get our next level. So we need to make, that would basically be everything including the limestone that we have in this stockpile up here. So if we don't want to use the limestone, so we really don't want to use this limestone. Now we need 68. Storage, food. food. So now we need to see about sandstone. How much, we got 4 more here. Then we got all this stuff that's on the edge here that we can dig up. I mean, we got this crushed stone right in here. We got that one. We got a couple more right in here. There. We could dig all that up and change it over to fill it in with dirt. But that's a task for later. Alright, I think that since we're closing in on 1 hour, this is where I'll call this episode. And I will continue to move on with the next task. Trying to think. We want to get to our next star so that we can get. Problem is that's flat river, and I don't think it's going to work for the water wheel. I think you basically need something dropping down on the back of it. So I'd have to actually get to where I am, you know, we could do it. Just get a water pump and pump the water up. But that would also mean we need pipes, which means we need iron and smithing. What's our butchery at the moment? Our butchery was at 2. So we need 1200 XP. And this one is going to give. So we basically need 4 bison. Need 4 animals. So let's go hunt our 4 animals. Here, Mr. Buffalo. Mr. Bison. Mr. Bison. Dead. Meyer, dead. Alright, drop these 3 into here. Come over here and do 3 bison. And that will be... what was that? That was 364, so that's about 1100 XP. So we really just need any other kind of animal. We got 2 arrows left, so that ain't gonna happen. What we need to do is make a couple more arrows on the tool bench. Let's go ahead and make 5. That'll give us 20 arrows. One more craft. There we go. Why are you not... you can't find any mortar. Alright, so we need to move those down here. Alright, we need one more animal. Hey, Mr. Coyote! That'll do it. One. Oh, wait, I guess we had that. Then we have this. Alright, we'll definitely have our XP then. So once those are done, we're going to be looking at roast. Gonna make 3 roast and then also make 2 sausages. So we can go ahead and queue up the 2 sausage. We just need the XP to queue up the 3 raw roast. I think we are going to need to bring this down. I'm going to probably take out most of this hill and use this dirt. This is 67, so I almost want to drop it all down here. So we're going to probably cut it straight across here. So we'll leave that up there. Put some dirt in this spot. fill in this up here so it's the same height as this. All of this area here. So this goes over here. So here. Too hungry. Alright, I'm going to call this episode, and then off screen I'm going to work on that and terraform that area real quick before I start episode 14. We hit about 45% of the way to our next star, which we said was going to have to be shipwright. So speaking of, we have a shipwright. We have 5, 5, and 10. 5, 5, and 10. So if we go boom, like that, everything is there. And we just need to put in calories. So we will get the shipwright book. Alright, so that's not what I wanted. Alright, I'll take care of that. Hey, there's our butchery. It's level 3. So now, where's our roast? Where's our roast? Here's our roast. 3 roast. Move the roast ahead of the sausage. We will do 1 campfire roast and 1 campfire sausage. What were we looking? Oh yeah, butchery. Single table. That just doubled the speed at which it does it. Just change this down to 48 seconds. All right. God dang it, come on. My print screen on my keyboard's going out. I'm going to need to get a new keyboard before long. Paste what I want. Thank you. Alright. So, I'm going to put pause in this. I will see everyone in episode 14. So enjoy your morning, your afternoon, your evening, whatever it happens to be for you. And I will see you next time.